oftentimes in sports, there's a common theme, and that common theme in sports tends to be over-analyzation. The talking heads on these large networks give us fans overkill because they nitpick about this, nitpick about that, and just overanalyze things instead of keeping things simple. They do it every year with the Super Bowl. After Championship Sunday, you got a whole 2 week gap leading up to the big game. What do? Go back and forth on this, go back and forth on that, instead of a lot of times just keeping stuff simple, often confusing us as fans and possibly probably confusing themselves. They do the same thing with the NFL Combine that leads up to the NFL Draft. Think about it. Every week you got a new mock draft. Who's going to go number one, or which team is going to move up to do this, and which. Can I remind y'all that with the NFL Draft, only about a quarter of those that are taken in the first round may not be worth a damn anyway. And this year they're saying that 4 quarterbacks are probably going to be drafted in the first round, when statistics show that only one, maybe two tops is going to be a Super Bowl contending quarterback. And they do the same thing with free agency. I mean, hell, free agency starts in a couple of weeks. Can we just relax up until the end? But no, they want to force Tom Brady down your throat. Where is Tom Brady going to go? Is he going to stay? My personal opinion, I think he leaves, because it's just as simple that if he was going to stay, I think they probably would have worked something out. NBA is no different. Unfortunately, a lot of fans don't watch the games. So, they just watch the sports and the highlights or social media highlights. And then they tend to lean on the talking heads who overanalyze everything on the big networks every day. Case in point, like last night, you had the Houston Rockets losing to the New York Knicks. So all of a sudden, small ball doesn't work. I mean, 2 weeks ago, they was kissing their ass talking about maybe they figured something out. But then they lost last night, so it doesn't work. And then with the Milwaukee Bucks going on the road, lose to the Miami Heat, all of a sudden Giannis doesn't have a sidekick and Giannis can't do it by himself. Breaking news: Milwaukee still has the best record in the NBA, and just a couple weeks ago they were on fire and they couldn't lose. And also, just to remind you fans, there's a thing called the South Beach flu. That's right. Milwaukee Bucks lost on the road to the Miami Heat, and they probably had a case of the South Beach flu. And for those that are not familiar with the South Beach flu, there's a thing that they catch because they might have a day or two off uh, in Miami, and they're all rich athletes that can afford the amenities of the great South Beach, Miami, Florida. It happens. It's 82 game season. It's a marathon, not a sprint. Sometimes lesser teams can be the better team, and it just happens. Just saying.